What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be doing another video. I want to apologize. I haven't been uploading for a few days. I've been out of town for a funeral, so I haven't been doing videos. But today I'm going to be doing a video, and I will be doing, I'll be using actually Stirling's hot apple cider. The razor I'll be using my Vikings blade JR. The blade itself is an Astra Superior grain. The brush is the Art Shaving Genuine Badger and Gentleman John. Alright, let me get my face wet. Yeah, I haven't done this in a few days, so like shaving and everything. Well, I shaved while I was in Indiana, but I didn't do any videos. I only shaved like one day. My Wednesday, it was super weird too. Like I told you guys about last week about potential hurricane coming Thursday and whatnot. So Wednesday actually, my wife calls me and says, "Hey, can you call his school because they're letting out early between like 2:45, 3 o'clock, and blah blah blah." I said, "Yeah, no problem." And he goes to a school where it's VPK and you need to be at school, so she had me call and ask if this is going to count against my son, and they're like, no. So we did that. She got to come home to work because she only lives like 10-15 minutes away from work. So I kept the kids downstairs, and then she comes downstairs. She's like, "Hey Robert, I need to talk to you real quickly. Can you come upstairs?" I said, "Yeah, sure, what's up?" She's like, "I'm going to Indiana, blah blah blah. Her best friend's mom passed away and she wanted to be there with her, so I asked her," I said, "Well, who's all gonna go?" She's like, "I'm thinking about just me. I might take him as well." I'm like, "Why don't we all just go, you know?" She's like, "Okay, that's fine." You know, so I wasn't doing anything. We get there, we leave Wednesday right after eating supper, so like around, I don't know, 5:30-ish, I believe. We made it somewhere here in Florida, like close to, like a little before the Florida-Georgia line, maybe an hour and a half away. Well, we first passed. So the next day we get up, go drive. We're all the way into Kentucky. Now, where we're going to Evansville. So you have a stretch of Kentucky and part of Evansville. Well, we're like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away from Evansville. And then it happens. We got struck by a deer. It it scared me more than anything, since I'm a former hunter and everything. The only reason I'm scared is because I was more worried about my children and my wife than myself. So, and yeah, it did cosmetic damage to our car, but not bad. We lost a tire, that was about it. So we went to the funeral. Next day, went to Pet Boys. Got a new tire. Well, went to Pet Boys the day of the funeral, because the funeral started at like 11 or so. So we ran to Pet Boys first to see if they could do change your tire real quickly. They were like, no, you can come back. This was a Friday, thank God. They're like, we can schedule you guys in for tomorrow, which would have been Saturday, around 11, I believe. And so we go there, we get the tire fixed, and then we had lunch with our friends. Then we headed home. But I'm gonna backtrack about the hitting the deer part. Like it was the craziest moment, because we hit the deer. And I'm thinking, well, we're gonna wait 30-45 minutes for a cop to show up. Second pass, by the way. Nope, didn't have to wait that long. Two officers in a patrol car were literally in the back of us, so they seen the whole thing. So they stopped traffic. The deer is literally pinned under our car. So they're trying to get the deer out. I'm in the car with my kids, because my wife says, stay in the car with the kids, blah, blah. Because right now we're on the shoulder of the road and people are speeding by anyhow, so. And then the wrecker comes, and this was at 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, so nothing was open. So we thank God our car had a dummy tire, so, because if not, we would have been screwed. So let's see, after that, I went out, I thanked the cops, because literally they're our lifesavers. And I was telling my son, who was 4, I'm like, see, cops are our friends, blah, blah, blah. You know, cops help us, you know, because for some other reason he thinks cops are gonna come and get people, you know. No. So I was explaining it to him, like, no, cops are our friends, especially in times like this. Because he's thinking we're gonna get arrested or whatever. I'm like, no, they're not gonna arrest us, blah, blah, blah. You know, so I had to explain this to a 4-year-old. So it was an eventful weekend. And we got home yesterday a little after 7. A little bit before 7. I think 6:45, 7 o'clock. Maybe 7:10. But yeah, it was How's everyone doing? Anyone hit a deer lately? But no, we're all fine. My kids are fine. My wife's fine. I'm fine, so. Car's car. I'm surprised. And the funny thing is, if you've ever seen what a Ford Escape looks like, especially 17, because that's what we have, the bottom part of the car, where you have when you hit your turn signal, that's the only part that came off. The turn signal and part of the runner of the car and the tires. But we believe something like some like plastic pieces from the car is dragging on the ground. So at some point we gotta get that checked out. All right, one more pass. So I haven't shaved since literally Thursday night. Oh man. But I'll tell you one thing though, like driving to Indiana, I love going through Tennessee. Tennessee is sort of like one of the most prettiest states I've ever been through. Now, I've said this to my wife several times with this past trip. I hate Atlanta. I hate Atlanta, Georgia. If there was a way we could like just bypass that city to get to Indiana or Michigan or wherever, you know, I would love it because Atlanta just sucks. And I'm sorry if anyone is watching from Atlanta. The traffic just sucks. But driving at night though, that was awesome. Now coming home yesterday, it wasn't that bad. But going up there sucked. Okay, one more pass. I hope everyone had a good weekend this weekend. We weren't planning on going on a trip, but things come awry, and then we leave Florida and head up north. Oh, and here's another thing. So we're at the hotel the day we're supposed to leave. So Saturday, because we are leaving Saturday to come back home, because it takes 2 days to get home, because my wife's the only one that drives due to medical reasons for myself. So we wake up, and what's the first thing I look out at outside when I open the window? Snow. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. My wife's all like, you gotta be kidding me. She's all like, we got in a car wreck with a deer. Had to get a new tire. We have to deal with snow. My son, I thought he was gonna like it, hates snow. He hated the snow. Because he's a Florida boy. He's literally born and raised here in Florida. Just like our daughter. So that was his first time experiencing snow, and I'm in the hotel room with our 8-month-old, and I asked him, I'm like, hey bud, do you like the snow? No, it's too cold here. But the funny thing is, I was saying to my wife the night before, I said, hey, well, how do you feel about us moving back to Indiana, like moving to Evansville? She's like, really? Then, literally the next day, it started snowing. I said, nope, I ain't doing that. She just starts laughing at me. She's like, that's funny. I'm like, yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna look to see if all right, that should be good. All right, hot apple cider. Since it's still technically fall until next month, in the last week of December. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave comments, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, happy shooting. Bye.